Welcome to this World of Tanks First Impressions video. My name, as always, is Maxwell, and the tank we are going to be looking at today is the A13 Covenanter, or for simplicity purposes, and for purposes of not pronouncing it incorrectly from now on, we will refer to it just as the A13. So what is the A13? It is the Tier 4 British light tank, the one that you get just before the Crusader, and yeah, that's it. So straight on to visual stylings. As you have a look, it's a very nice looking tank. Onto its armour, obviously being a light tank, it's got very low armour values on the front sides and rear, but it has some nice sloping on the front there, so although it does have a bit of a flat front plate, and it has some excellent sloping on the turret, so in lower tiered battles you have a good chance of getting ricochets against you rather than full penetrating hits. And just like the Crusader and the other British light tanks, these tanks have medium tank matchmaking, so you're not likely to find yourself in very high tiered battles. It's more likely to be matched up against people of your own tier. So on to armament. While I'm taking a few shots here, the tank gets the choice of a couple of quick firing, I think they're called pom-poms. They were originally intended as anti-aircraft weapons, but then mounted onto tanks, and it gets a 76mm howitzer. As you can see, the 76mm howitzer does some horrendous damage, but also takes a ridiculous amount of time to reach its target. It's more of a close range weapon. So the howitzer is the one that I have equipped at the moment, but like I said, it's more of a close range weapon than it should be used as long range. As you can see, when I have a shot any second now, I think I just try and take out the train cars to get a clear shot. But you can see how long the shell takes to hit there at a half decent range. I'm not sure what the range is to those train cars, but it's not ridiculously far, and you can count in actual seconds how long it takes for the shell to hit. So the other guns it has two separate auto-loading guns that carry 2 shells each but fire 2 rounds per shot. So pretty much it's a 4-round magazine, but you need to fire two shells per shot. And out of those 2 guns, I would actually recommend the stock gun that the tank comes with as standard. As you can see, a shot taking around 3 seconds at 500 meters there to hit. So if you're leading a tank with this gun, you've pretty much got no chance of hitting. You're best off shooting at stationary targets and close-up targets. So yeah, back to the 2 quick-firing guns. Your best option really is for rate of fire, penetration and overall damage per minute. You are definitely best off going with the stock gun that this tank comes with. I wouldn't even bother going for the Mark II. Just stick with the stock gun for rate of fire and penetration. So on to how the tank should be played. I usually play this one as a flanker. I like to get out on a flank and try and, obviously you need to win your flank and then try and get into the side and round behind your enemies, which is part of the reason that I had the howitzer, the mini derp equipped now, because it's pretty good on side and rear armor. You've got a high chance of getting a penetrating hit, and you do a hell of a lot of damage when you get a good penetrating hit. But since this video, I have actually switched back to the stock gun that this tank comes with. So deciding to move across to the centre of the map here, as I'm pretty sure that whoever's on the left-hand flank there can deal with that Valentine, as I don't really want to take him on one-on-one up front. I much prefer to get in on their base and try and get behind their artillery and do some damage that way instead. Just on a quick side note, I'm sorry if I sound a little different today, guys, but I am feeling a little under the weather at the moment, so my voice is a little bit off, so I'm sorry if that affects the quality of the video. I'm not sure why it would. So there's Su-85B coming in here, so just going to see if I can get a shot on him, although I'm pretty sure that I'll have been spotted by the enemy's artillery, so I'm not going to be able to just leave myself hanging out there waiting for him. So that was a little unlucky. I got a good shot on him, but obviously didn't penetrate the armour, and I was hoping I could get back out before he reversed, but unfortunately not able to achieve that one. So just going to be moving in and out there, as you can see, to try and avoid the artillery fire. Your best bet is to move in and out of cover like that at random intervals. As you can see, I managed to almost use Sixth Sense there to manage to dodge out the way of that incoming artillery. The howitzer comes up to try, not the howitzer, the Hertzer comes up to try and support me there. Unfortunately, gets taken out probably by a combination of the artillery and the 85B itself there. Just going to see if I can land a shot on this Valentine before he gets a shot on me, although I'm not even sure that he is looking at me. So no idea if that shell hit there. Probably not, because at any kind of range this gun has some horrible accuracy. So looking at the battle itself, it's pretty even so far. I mean, they're winning by 1 kill, but 1 kill at this point of the game means pretty much nothing. And as you can see, we managed to even it up there. Problem is, though, their Valentine has now got free roam on our left-hand flank, and is open to our artillery, which is why I give a quick ping on the mini-map that you were unable to see. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to drop back and help, because I'm just too far away, so I'm going to hope that our remaining light tank that's sort of camping around our base will be able to do something, but it looks like our tank destroyer is moving across. So, having sat here for a while, I can pretty much determine that they don't have any other tanks on this left-hand flank. They're probably all camping around their base and on the little island on the far right-hand side. So, there we go, our Su-26 able to take out the Valentine before he's able to do too much damage. So as you can see, we've got some pretty good artillery on our side, so my plan is just to get up the left-hand side and come around them from the side and the rear and hope that our artillery will be able to pick them off when I spot them. Just advancing slowly here, taking cover behind the rocks, because I'm still not 100% sure if they have anybody camping in those rocks ahead of me, because I don't really want to get picked off as I make my advance. So I'm just sitting here waiting for... No, spots an A10 there, but he's going to go down pretty damn quickly. Well, we have an A13 Mark II with only 1 hit point. Not very often you see a tank achieving much when it has 1 hit point. So I was just waiting for our artillery to reposition, so I could see they were moving on the mini-map. Just waiting for them to reposition before I go ahead and advance through these rocks here. So this is how you want to be using the tank. As you can see, it hasn't got fantastic acceleration, but it has decent enough top speed. It's between the 40s and 50s. So it is pretty effective at flanking, getting into cover, and then spotting the enemy and doing some decent damage up close and personal. If you like to get in and amongst the enemy, then I would definitely take the howitzer, the gun that I have equipped now, the 76mm howitzer. But for anything else, I would definitely recommend the stock gun that this tank comes with. So not pausing at the crest of the train tracks there, I just want to try and get into cover behind this rock as quickly as possible. Not having a shot at the T-46 because he looks like he's pretty much still in his starting position, so not going to be any threat from him. Have a shot at the Panzer II and managed to take him out in a single shot thanks to the howitzer. So it is very good at taking out vehicles with open cabs like tank destroyers and artillery. So yeah, didn't bother having a shot at the T-46 there because he was blatantly AFK and he was of no threat whatsoever. Now it looks like they have an Su-26 left who was doing a pretty good job, so I don't really want to leave myself in an exposed position as probably get taken out by him in pretty short order. So just going to sit behind this rock here and wait for our last remaining light tank to make a push as well. Just having a quick peek there, see if I can see anybody. Although I'm not sure which light tank it is. Oh, it's our guy with only 1 hit point left, which is why I decide to make a move rather than waiting for him. So spot the Panzer 38 there, have a shot and miss because the gun's got horrendous accuracy, and then try and take cover behind the rock again. Unfortunately, the Panzer 38 has some fantastic rate of fire, so there's no way I'm going to be able to win a straight-up peekaboo fight with him, so I'm just going to have to reposition behind these other rocks here. So I'm not really wanting to get involved and try and take these guys out on my own. I'm more than happy just to get in close enough to spot them and then let our remaining 2 artillery pieces to take them out. And we have, that looks like an AMX coming in. Oh no, it's an A13 Mark II. Ah, yes, it's the guy with 1 hit point from earlier. So yeah, still going to try and play a little bit of peekaboo with this guy. Unfortunately, I don't know why I had a shot there, but he's got a much better rate of fire than me, and he's going to be able to take me out no problem before I manage to take him out. Although, as you can see there, I did manage to get a good shot on him, penetrated through his armour and did a good amount of damage, and then our Su-26 takes him out. So I know their Su-26 is going to be focused right on the ridge. Yep, they're looking at me, and you see the horrible accuracy from the howitzer, and then our artillery is able to take him out. So that was a good victory for us there. So like I said, the first impressions of the A13 Covenanter is it's a good flanking tank and good when you get around to the sides and the rear of the enemy where they don't expect you to be. Stick with the stock gun that it comes with, but definitely go ahead and upgrade the engine and the tracks and the turret. But for pure damage per minute and accuracy, I would stick with the stock gun for this time. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.